find out who lives closer to you. Draw, write up a letter, go to your door, knock, leave it. After this first vote's over, we find out who voted yes, and we show up at their door every day. We stand on their sidewalk, bang pots and pans, make noise.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk around with this. You're taking a picture of this. Make sure you get this. If you're anti-fascist, fucking do your anti-fascist homework then.
We did not just become this great superpower, the shining city on a hill by accident, but it's because, as President Ronald Reagan so rightly noted, we unleashed the individual genius of mankind to a greater extent than has ever been done before.
You think that this government and especially this administration cares about your health? No, they don't. They only care about their propaganda and whatever their crazy mind is about. I have no idea what it means.
Now, we could be here talking about all kinds of things, like the CDC saying that even though you're vaccinated, you can still get infected and still spread the disease.
Yeah.
We could talk about how kids who are infected have a 99.99% chance of recovering completely without treatment, and yet they're pushing it on our kids. You could go to VAERS.
Yep.
13,000 plus deaths from the vaccine. Multiple studies have shown that VAERS only represents 1 to 10% of the actual numbers. So you guys do the math.
Wow.
It's probably more like 100.
We could talk about how this is a wonderful time for Big Pharma.
Right.
They made a drug with no trials. They spent no marketing dollars because the government's been pushing their drugs. And they have zero liability.
Right.
How about that? We could even bring up the fact that Japan now has named ivermectin the official drug for COVID patients. March 2020, our government took our freedom away from us. And we're here today to demand it back.
The jab or we take your job. But I'm here to say no, that's not okay.
Right.
That's not okay.
Yes.
And I agree with Dr. Pierre, what he said. This is not, our group, as much as we see the dangers in the vaccine, we want vaccinated people with us too. Do you know why? Because they deserve medical freedom.
Right.
If they want to choose the vaccine, they should have that right. If they want to deny it, they should have that right. And guess what? Many of them are going to wake up when the government says, hey, by the way, you need a third booster shot. And they say, you know, I felt pretty bad after that second one. Can I just pass? No. You are now out of alignment with what the government wants, and you cannot go to your child's baseball game.
When tyranny becomes a law, take this mask and shove it. Don't wear it no more. This mask and shove it.